I think the boxing missing right now, they're just missing to put more media time and promotion on the fighters. Not only the fight itself, but the fighters. The people, the audience need to know who the fighter is, the history behind the fighter, watching the character of the fighter, watching like who he is, where he came from. And this is like a small part, but it's a very important part of this business, because you gotta spend more media time and promote your fighters on the social media, on the TV, or whatever, etc., right? And I think this is like one important, piece that the boxing missing today, nowadays. Everybody knows who's been Muhammad Ali because he's been telling a story. Everybody knows who's been Mike Tyson. Everybody knows his story. But if you call like nowadays fighter, I know some names, right? I hear the names, but I don't know what's the story behind them. And this is, I think, what boxing missing to be on the type of the sport media right now. People need to know boxers, people need to know the history, people need to know where they're coming from and what they fight for. This is like most intriguing, and this is what drives most people to watch the fights.
Wonderful, thank you. What MMA fighters fight for?
MMA fighters fight for? I mean, all the fighters, doesn't matter. It's MMA fighters or boxing fighters or karate fighters, wrestling guys, all the fighters. Most of the guys, those guys are motivated. This is hungry. If you look at the fighters, if you just bring some statistic, you'll see that 90% of those guys, they came from poor families. They have nothing to do, and the sport has been one of the ladder where they can step up and the big society, and to provide the family, to put the food on the table. And those hungry guys are usually became a champions. This is what drives most of the athletes. Of course, sometimes we see some different stories. Some of the fighters have exemption, but this is what I've been witnessing for the last decades.
First face-off, Ignacio Cablon and Frenchy Fortunato. First up, Jesse Avilés. Second, Gonzalo Delara. Face each other, fighting stance. Guard up, guard up. Take a picture. Face the camera, take a picture.
So who do you fight for? Do you have someone that inspires you?
It's main person, my little brother. He's 6 years old. He's cerebral palsy, and I fight for him for sure. Yeah, all this dedication, everything for him. Yeah.
Okay, so he is your motivation.
Motivation always. Every fight I dedicate to him. I pray during the fight, before the fight and after about it and everything. So.
What do you use as a motivation?
My daughter.
Yep. Why is that?
No, it's in my country. She's in Argentina, so I had like 2 years then I see her, so I break my ass working, I break my ass boxing, so everything for her.
I'm sure she's so proud of you.
Yeah, sure.
Number 3, Fernando Morero and Jorge Sosa. Face him, fighting stance, guard up. Face the camera, stand up straight. Next, 4th bout, Travis Castellon and Christian Guido. Fighting stance, guard up. Face the camera.
Would you have a motivation, something that you think about that helps you to keep going while you're in the ring or when you're training?
Yes, always with my family. I think my family, my children, and I want to be better, to get better life for them.
A better life. So where are they? Are they in Italy or are they over here in America as well?
No, I hope they stay here, but no, they are in Argentina.
5th bout, Dennis Scarnato versus Jason Vera. There you go. Face the camera.
I grew up in a good way. Switzerland is a good place, rich people out there. And we had a good time in life. When I was like from 11 to 16, I lived really good. My father, he had a lot of money. Life can change real quick. My father did one mistake and life turned around like this. So I don't want to tell a lot about it, about my family, but my father is struggling a lot and I want to help him out. That's my goal. That's my motivation.
The years I have behind me, I'm too deep in, so I'm going to continue.
Is there a person or a situation that you ever think about while you're in the ring?
No, just life.
You do it for yourself?
Not necessarily for myself or family, you know, but just, it doesn't go through my head. I just push every day, though, for the best, you know.
You're more in the moment. You live in the moment.
Correct.
The 6-bout Aranim Andrade and Fazoldan, come on. Fighting stance. Fighting stance. Guard up. Okay, face each other. Face the camera. Get close. And next, the 7th bout, Rizvan Magomedov versus Potis Dormederes. Fighting stance. Fighting stance. Turn face down. Number 7, number 8. Juan Carrillo versus Patrick Morgan. Right up. Closer. Closer. Good. Camera.
Get your equipment on. Get ready. Come on. Put your equipment on.
Number 9. Fardi Hashizade versus Brendan O.J. Simpson. Face each other. Fighting stance. Fighting stance. Good. I was scared. Good. Face here. Put your hands down. She is. Carolina Dwyer.
It's something that you have to be in love with if you want to do it. There's no way you can box or get in the ring if you don't love what you're doing. It's not like going to an office or anything else.
My coach used to tell me this. The devil never sleeps, so you gotta wake up and put in the work every day. Every moment that you're up, put in the work, and that's how you have to be. You have to be prepared.
The sport has taken away the anxiety. It makes you feel proud of yourself. Makes somebody else proud of you for just continuing doing it best.
So how have you been enjoying the show tonight?
I mean, there's a great atmosphere here. We see like a lot of young athletes, you know, young hungry boys who is fighting, and you know, this energetic here around this gym is like tremendous. I really like. I enjoying the show. Even you know, sometimes it's even like the fights. It's more exciting than on the bigger events on the bigger stage. So I really like the show.
What do you think of Fifth Street Boxing as a gym?
Listen, this gym, I come here like every other Tuesday or Wednesday, you know, to train. It's a great atmosphere here. It's kind of, you know, it's all absorbed with the history, with the people who've been training here for a long time, and I think there's still energy of those people somewhere flying around the gym. So I really love it, you know.
Yes, great people here. So how do you think that boxing in the recent years, especially with COVID, so the past year, has been affected?
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I'm involved in the MMA industry, right, for like a long time. I'm more than 10 years. I've been managing and working with MMA fighters, and now in the champions and everything. I believe really that boxing stopped the evolving in the 90s. They just
plateaued.
Yeah, they just stopped it. This kind of small show is like a small step to the bigger goal.
Yes.
And I really hope that the young guys like Adima, you know, who have ambition, who have enthusiasm, who have energy to do something new and creative in this industry, will bring the boxing to another level. Which is all we need to do is like support him, you know, watch the videos, you know, watch all his streaming and the show. And I do want to wish him a good luck, and I truly believe that we'll see him on his show on the big stage in the next couple of years.